This Saturday we are going to be live Serena Hotel. Those of you who are catching us from YouTube, from any of the bloggers on TikTok, we are live at the National Theatre for the Prince for Zubeda, the Antalo and Namukwakkula. The whole team is here to Saturday to Serena. We are going to be welcoming our guests all the way from Nigeria, actor, film producer, musician, Ken Eric Ugo.
Okay. How aware are the people about performances and how often do they patronize the theater?
We call them residential artists.
Okay.
Who are over at the theater, performing, rehearsing, have different shows.
Okay.
So we normally hold them, we do monthly, weekly shows. Also, and also weekly shows.
It's a very great experience for me.
It's one of the oldest theater.
How many theaters do you have generally?
Generally, we have more than 10 theaters, but they are most privately owned.
Okay.
So this one, the only government established theater. Others are just private.
Okay. I was going to ask, are the youths of Uganda interested in the theater? Do they have that interest? And are there platforms for them to explore?
Yeah. Normally, they are much interested in the theater. Of course, we have so many things that have come up now that are competing with the theater on other platforms. But now the theater is actually the theater is having artists. They normally come with different artists here. Jam
About time we brought about African theater. I believe that the performance is very unusual, but I do believe that we are vibrant. We are very expressive. So for that, I believe that someday we're going to have it. And it's very much a thing of joy to me that theater is vibrant. I'm glad
it's an honor and also it's a privilege to see you here.
Thank you very much.
We go to the craft village.
Okay.
We have different elements of craft. We have music, we have drama, and also we have visual. What you call visual. Where the visual do their exercise works.
Okay.
Yeah. So we also support different domains. We have different domains here.
Yes.
And all of these are made here. There was this vibrant theatre culture in Uganda, and my arrival opened me to a huge surprise. I didn't know Uganda had this kind of entertainment industry that is very vibrant, and what I'm seeing on ground is something of great encouragement, and we're hoping to do more together.
As we move.
Okay.
This side. So tell us about
actually, it was a recommendation and some kind of due diligence that brought us together. So I got a call from my friend who is right here with me. He's an actor, he's a fellow entertainer. He's a great friend, and he told me there's this event coming up in Uganda that they like to be part of, and they want me to talk with the organizers that he has given that microphone. So he called, we had a talk, and
basically I wanted to show you local image, and we just they are mainly presented to kind of interpreters. We have one. Sorry. Coming from Nigeria. Just to have a look, to admire what you're doing. These are local image, and they are loved, especially by people coming from out.
yes.
Well, in fact, it's very fun that some of us, people who come from out, love how
Exactly. These are the things I make sure I get one before I leave every country.
Exactly.
It's very important that you have something. It's like a souvenir for me.
Yeah.
These are wonderful.
They are wonderful made, and they are made by us here.
Wow.
Yeah.
Ugandans are very creative people. Very creative people. And these artworks,
These are artworks. These are visual.
Have you liked them?
yeah, I love them. Very nice artworks, abstracts.
We had something to do with Nigeria and Uganda impression. So we decided that let's Ugandans do a visual art piece imagining what is in Nigeria, and also Nigeria.
Do a visual art piece.
It was so
imagining
interesting.
what is-
It was so interesting.
Wow.
It was so interesting,
Wow.
and it was a competition.
How did it come out? Were there similarities in the things?
We had a lot. We had a lot. Something
Great.
we are actually stories are the same.
Exactly.
So it was a good thing by your embassy initiated it,
Oh,
and
great.
it was wonderful. It was a competition between Uganda and Nigeria, and we got something out of it, and it was so amazing.
Wow.
Yeah.
This is good to
I think
know.
before we have a national normal gallery. It's a gallery upstairs, so we will also visit it before we leave.
Okay, that would be
Very,
nice.
very
That would be nice.
That's where most of these arts,
would be
visual
nice.
works are coming from. So it was an interesting impression.
Thank you very much. I'm really impressed.
Okay.
bagamba Shamim mugogo Shamim Namukwakkula ddala okwakudde ennume ye Nigeria okwakudde
So we just I think also in your that visual people in your country.
Yeah, we have very amazing artists in Nigeria. Just like, in fact, my travel across Africa has opened me up to the understanding that Africa actually has almost the same culture, the same kind of art life. So we have things like this. We have galleries, amazing galleries in Nigeria. We have young people who are very talented in the arts.
Yes.
Yeah, same as this. And I believe with today's world becoming more smaller and technology, African youths will collaborate more to do things
Yeah,
together.
they do.
Yeah.
Actually, most of these collaborations are coming up, and our people were very glad that our people can stretch beyond the border and come up with these engagements.
These are wonderful.
So we thank God for that.
Thank you so much. This is eye-opening. This is really eye-opening. I see the greater African theater.
We want to create actually we need more theaters.
Yes.
That's why we are advocating for regional theaters. We
Beautiful.
find that we have in every region we have a theater.
Beautiful.
And we find that there are some talents that are in the regions that are not
They're not explored,
they're
exactly.
not here. So so they cannot come here.
And they may not have the opportunity to find themselves here.
Yeah, they may not. So we are trying to find out that push government to do regional centers.
Okay. You know where you're going? Yeah. It's a wonderful
village.
And people come, tourists especially.
They come here. We have actually regularly. They come here and buy these pieces. And they support the
It's very wonderful and very encouraging. I think we did a lot more of this kind of explorations. And I was in Rwanda some years ago, and I was taken across the museum, the outside museum, and I saw stuff like this. And I believe we have a lot of things together as Africans. This is very interesting. I am glad I'm here today to see for myself.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Move.
That's good. Pip, you're welcome to Kampala, you're welcome to Uganda. But as is the order of the land, we would like to begin this event with our anthems. All rise please and let us have the anthems.
Tujja kusalayo bulungi omwatu w'essaala.
Father, for the gift of talent and art, and for the media and our sponsors and every partner that has made it here. As we gather, we bless this person. In your mighty name we pray. Amen. The National Cultural Forum, thank you so much. I would like to make an apology in advance. If we forget any of our partners, it is not intentional. But we thank you all, and of course not forgetting the GROW Project, Enterprises for Women, PSFU, Uganda. Thank you so much for making this possible. Our program is very simple. We are going to hear a word from Shamim herself. But before we do that, we are going to pass the microphone for a very quick introduction. I request, we are behind on time, 1 minute strictly, so we can allow our team that has hosted us here, a representative from the National Cultural Forum, to give us a word, and then Shamim will speak, and then she will introduce our guest of honor, and then we will take you through the Q&A. Over to you, Marco.
Baniriza press conference onakolwaleero nja kunzikiriza njogere wano olwa microphone gyenina tesobola kutambula. So olunaku lwaitu press conference ndowooza yesemberayo ddala olunaku lwa 6 ku Serena Hotel Namukwakkula okuyingira emitwalo 10 emmeeza ya miliyoni 3. Tiketi zigwawo lwa buwoomi kuba abantu bangi beesunze nnyo omuzannyo guno, era ng'ekigendererwa ky'omuzannyo kino tugezaako okulaba nga tuzze okufa theatre, okulaba nga tugizza engulu abantu abasinga baali baagivaamu olwa stand up comedy yali yajjawo, abantu emizannyo tebakyagiwa nnyo obudde, naye munnabitone munnaffe Shamim Mayanja n'asalawo wajjewo n'ekintu ekipya. So omuzannyo guli omunaku z'omwezi 18 olw'omukaaga luno. Tulina abapanalisiti ab'enjawulo okuva mu bitongole ebyenjawulo nga babagambyeko, tugenda kuba nga tuba microphone olw'okuba nti obudde butukuddemu, buli omu ajja kuba nga yeeyanjula mpola mpola. Oluvannyuma tujja kukkiriza Shamim Mayanja abeere nga ayogerako gye tuli ku muzannyo guno n'okuyambako Shamim. Atulye n'enkolagana ye ne Shamim eri etya, beefuna batya, naki kye bagenda okuba nga bongerako okulaba nga kiyeta bongera okugizimba. So nja kusaba MC obeere nga microphone gitambuza mpola mpola, abakulu abali ku pano babeere nga beeyanjula.
I'm going to request you to bear with me, both microphones, because we are also live on Sanyuka and we need the sound.
Good afternoon. My name is Charles Batamze. I'm the Vice Chairperson of the National Culture Forum.
Good afternoon. My name is Mark Masiko. I head research and development here, but I also represent Executive Director at the National Culture Center.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Wa alaikum assalam wa
Good afternoon. My name is Shamim Mayanja, commonly known as Zubeda Biantalo. I'm so excited to see you guys. My media guys, thank you so much for coming. I'm an actress.
Good afternoon, Uganda. My name is Kenerick Ugo. I am a Nigerian actor and singer, and I am so excited to be in Uganda today.
Sure.
I look forward to having a great time here. I look forward to exciting interactions and performances, greater collaborations. Thank you very much.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Kingsley Obiokwe. I'm a Nigerian or Ugandan-based actor, model, and environmental scientist. Thank you.
Very good afternoon. My name is Frank and Dwayne Balkeza. I'm an arts critic and analyst. Thank you so much.
Namukwakkula. The play is on 18th November, this Saturday. I'm calling upon all Ugandans to come and support theatre. Our aim of this show is to awaken theatre to the world. We are trying our best to awaken Ugandan theatre to the world. Tugezaako okulaba kyonna kye tusobola okulaba nga tuzza theatre engulu. Era ndi musanyufu nnyo okulaba nti theatre essaawa zino omuliro at least gweyongeddemu. Wano waliwo festival egenda maaso ne ku Party Valley gyeri. So kitegeeza nti theatre ye Uganda for now, omuliro gutandise, bino bibadde bikolebwa bayimbi, but I'm very happy in theatre and calling upon all media houses bonna ne bajja ku theatre. It's also a win to us. Thank you. The show is on 18th, 100K ordinary and 3M VIP. Tubasaba mukereko mu budde okuyingira emitwalo 10 emmeeza ya miliyoni 3. Tubasaba mukereko mujje come support Bannayuganda, abaana abato, abavubuka ab'omulembe omutebi, amaanyi gakyaliwo ne bitukola tubyagala. So bambi nsaba mujje mu bungi. Ken will come to Uganda. Thank you. You coming here is already a win to us as theatre practitioners. We are so humbled and honored to receive you here and receiving you at our home, Uganda National Culture Center. We are so happy to receive you. We've been waiting for you. We are eager to receive you here, and I can tell you everyone is happy to see you here. Agenda kubazanya naffe 18 era nsaba Bannayuganda tanagula tiketi yo gigulenga bukyali. Ndowooza sibe mbadde mwagala ebyo.
Come on, we can show more love than that. And we thank you for bringing life to the theatre. I'm going to request our guest of honor, Eric, for you to say a word, and then we will open up the floor to the media.
Thank you very much. I just want to say once more.
I'm sorry. That was my error. We did not get a word from our host, the UNCC. Just a minute. Thank you.
Good afternoon again. I'm here, I'm representing ED, Executive Director. We are very much excited to see this partnership. And as UNCC, our mandate, those who don't know us, we promote, encourage, and preserve art and culture in Uganda and beyond. That is our mandate. And one of our core mandates is that we promote theatres and to see more theatres, regional theatres, and we are extremely happy to see a great actor coming to host a great actor at UNCC. We are extremely excited for that. As UNCC, we want to reaffirm and confirm our partnership with Zubeda, that we have had engagements and we're going to have a long-term partnership to support young theatre lovers. And one of the key things is to tell you that the drama or the theatricals, we call them, it has been a sleeping giant. Now is the time to wake up. To have such a great actors coming here, it is a testimony which shows that really we have power and we have capacity to have our partnership, stretch our partnership beyond the borders. So we are grateful as a theatre, we are grateful as UNCC hosting this, and always support you, those who are here, young stars. We shall support you. Our doors are open. Come here for rehearsals. Come here for most of the things that we need here. We are here for you. So for those few words, I want to encourage everyone to start partnership, start this great partnership with great actors. They will take us beyond the borders. So we are grateful again. We shall always be grateful to welcome these partnerships. That's what I can say. National Theatre and UNCC at large, we shall always keep supporting and keep engaging to have these great actors coming here. We thank you for that.
Of the people, we were ranked the friendliest people on earth. So enjoy the friendship. Ladies and gentlemen, for us at the National Culture Forum, we are so privileged to be associated with this great event. that is reviving theatre in Uganda. Many of you know that theatre used to be a thing in the country for many years ago. I'm also happy that this revival is being spearheaded by young people. As you know, most of the population in Uganda is young. The people below 35 years are the majority of the Ugandans. And the fact that you are doing this for your fellow young people is a great thing. I want to congratulate you and to wish you the very best, that this effort will bear much fruit. We've been speaking with government, you know, National Culture Forum lobbies on behalf of artists, and one of the things they keep asking, what is the actual value that you bring to the country? Today, when we see a press conference as big as this, and the level of enthusiasm and interest in what is going to happen, it's a clear demonstration to the powers that be that the art means business. And I'm happy that you brought somebody so high profile all the way from Nigeria to Uganda to play along with you. This collaboration is very important for art, and it's one of those things we've been telling the powers that be, that one way art grows is through collaborations, and sending our people abroad, bringing people from abroad to Uganda.
Thank you so much. Mr. Eriks, it's an honor that you're here with us. I enjoyed your works on the illiterate, your character, Hugo, alongside Tonto DK. That was a nice one. Yeah, we are very honored that we're having such collaborations. I remember our film industry literally started around 2007. Our first movie was The Feelings, that was Dr. Ashraf Simogeria. And then the next two, we had a collaboration with one of your co-actors, Zach Oji. Yes, so he was with us here for a project. But for purposes of our audience, allow me to deliver this in Uganda for our target audience who are watching us. Theatre evudde wala baganda bange, and ndi musanyufu nnyo nti sister wange Zubeida essaawa zino tuli naye, she's making history. Theatre abasinga mbadde mulaba ku stage, but Katonda mu kututonda nga tuli ba performers. Era mu African tradition tulaba ebintu nga rituals, olaba ebintu nga okusala embalo. That is all performance. Olaba ebintu ng'ennyimbe, ebintu ng'embaga, ebintu ebijjago ebiri mu African tradition, ezo nazo zonna zirina performances. Naye tufuna colonialism wajja ne tubeera nga abazungu batutaddemukko ekibeera, baatandika okubeera nga ebintu bino babiteeka nnyo mu ngeri ya script nga scripting emizannyo gino ne tugenda mu maaso until we twafuna independence. That was around 1962. Dr. Apple Milton obote in 1966 wamala okuwamba nakyusa constitution. Waliwo omusajja ow'engulu bali bamuyita Okot Pipitek. Okot Pipitek is one of the greatest playwrights Africa has ever got. The first one is from Nigeria, Mr. Eriks, the author of Things Fall Apart, Chinua Achebe. Yeah, we regard him as our great poet ever. Yeah, so Okot Pipitek formed so many challenges because critiquing the government ya obote era oluvannyuma n'akola ki n'awaŋŋanguka. Bwe yawaŋŋanguka censorship yajja mu art wano, era aba creatives abaaliwo tebafuna nnyo obudde kubanga bayiiya. Era I remember mu mulembe gwa Idi Amin, omwami Byron Kawadwa yawandiika omuzannyo The Song of Wankoko, oluyimba lwa Wankoko, which was critiquing Amin's government. And before we know nga bamuse afudde. Censorship eyo continuing paka utafuna government in sawa zineriko ebintu nebiterera muko okutuuka mu generation. Before that twalina omukyala Rose Mbowa. Rose Mbowa oyo yawandiika omuzannyo Uganda, My Motherland and Her Children, nga government ilikuwa ile kusupportinga for the reconstruction process yaliko okubanga bannayuganda tuddamu okubanga tukwatagana bulungi. Rose Mbowa is believed to be the leader of the new generation because yasomesa abantu bangi nnyo. She was a lecturer at Makerere University. Mu 1991 tumujjukira okubanga yasomesa abamu ku greatest actresses and actors essaawa zino bakwata ku mikono omukyala Mariam Nagire, omwami Abe Mukibi, omwami Katolubwama n'abalala bangi alyasha okusomogere n'atakomaoko n'abazzayo ne basoma Makerere University abali batalina bisaanyizo bayingira ku adult entry erabeera nga bakola ki bayitamu mukama namutujjako mu 1999 naye sijja kwerabira ne rooli y'omugavendugwa owa Black Pulse naye era yakwata ku abantu ab'enjawulo ennyo netugenda nga tufuna theatrical groups ez'enjawulo mpitirivu nnyo paka omulundi guno ate wetufunye sister Shamim Mayanja gw'emirimbi nti leader one new generation owa stage oba theatre plays basebagalanya olwakadde mbadde nina bingi nenja kukomaawo ebisinga mujja bewulira mpolampola.
And it's at this point that we shall hear from our guest of honor, Mr. Eric, a filmmaker. For those who do not know, those who are watching us live on Sanyuka TV and on YouTube and on all our bloggers platforms and all our media houses, he is an actor, a filmmaker, a producer, a musician from Nigeria, very talented. Some of his works have been mentioned, and please look him up, Ken Eric Ugo.
Thank you very much, Uganda. It's a great honor to be here today. Honestly, I am really happy that this is happening because this is a great open door for African theatre. Before now, I did not take my time to check up Ugandan theatre, but with what I've seen on ground and the organization, I can attest that there's a vibrance around performance in Uganda. And for that, I say thank you for keeping it alive. I am here courtesy Zubeida Yantalo. I want to thank her for bringing me to Uganda. I want to thank the National Council for Arts, the National Theatre. I want to thank everybody and every organization who is part of this event. I promise that this will be a vista into more collaborations. This will be a platform where we can explore more younger talents and see how we can interface, because Africa, like he said earlier, collaborations opens doors for major industries, and that's what I think we should begin to tap into. So I'm hoping we're going to have a great experience. Namukwakkula is going to be a huge success. I'm calling on all my Ugandan fans to come out on the 18th of November 2023 at the Serena Hotel for this great performance. I tell you, it's going to be electrifying. We're going to have more time to talk about acting and trainings and coaching and classes and collaborations. I just want to say thank you. I'm honored and I'm glad I'm in Uganda. Thank you very much.
So katikati ka bibuuzo tugenda mu
Nigerian Uganda. No, you are no longer Nigerian. Please break the bond. You are officially Ugandan.
Hello everyone. I would say yes, I can pass as a Ugandan. I've been here for over 5 years now. So I have 3 Ugandan names: Mugisha, Okot, Chiwanuka. So it's been wonderful. It's been really, really amazing being here in Uganda and working with, I call her Nanjuma because we went at the set of the Honorables and her character is Nanjuma, so I've always known that Zubeida is just when you next call her, I'll always call her Nanjuma. So when she reached out, I have this thing that I believe in Uganda cement industry, especially the movie industry. Being part of it, I have loved my experience, and I thank everyone that has made it easy for me to work here. I see my sister, Stella Nante, who's going to be part of this amazing event. She has been wonderful. Dr. John Sedawa he's a father. That's what I can say. I thank everyone here, and being part of this is an honor, it's a great privilege to work with Uganda and Ugandans in the industry. Bringing my brother here. The truth is, I am an Igbo man, so I can't break that bond. I can't. But
so I forgot to mention, I appreciate him. He actually facilitated the meeting between myself and Zubeida.
That goes a long way to show how much I love Ugandan industry and entertainment industry, and how much I want to be part of it in its growth, development, and more collaborations with Nigerian actors, actresses, and I believe we'll have something more in the nearest future. Thank you very much.
And I think that it is recent for theatre and art to work with politics. It is not recent. It is as old as your grand. All right. My question goes to Ken and our brother from Nigeria. For years, African theatre has been a cocktail of, an opera of folks, and it helped so much in building the music industry. And as years went by, somewhere, somehow, music surpassed theatre, and media and society started depriving theatre itself. How can you guide our Ugandan creatives, including my sister there, to work with the music industry to bring back the growth of theatre? Thank you so much.
Yes, MCG, we talked about politics interfering art, and in my deliberation, when I was giving my overview, I took you through the period of insurgencies, the era of Dr. Apollo Milton Obote, when Okot Pibite wrote that play. Some of Lawinyo waduanika teyasula nawe yalisibako obusiina agenda nenkuwulira era ya Dr. Idi Amin Dada nti ku mulembe gwate censorship yali waggulu nnyo n'atuuka n'ekiseera n'agoba ba Indian traders abali balina cinemas mu Uganda ne bagenda period eyo nebeera nzibu nnyo era nekugamba nti kweno period etulimu emyaka 33 ate kibadde yaddeko paka ndowooza ino emyaka 3 kitabuse nga ka censorship kali katandise okujja, but in all industries n'obwogeza South Africa waliwo period eya movies eza freedom. Abazanyi America ba Hollywood ba Idris Elba ne bajja ne babeera nga bazannya bayitirivu nnyo. So politics being it's a mirror ya society, kizibu nnyo ba artists obutefumitiriza issues ezenyigiriza abantu ate ng'ebiseera ebisinga it's a thin line between ekinyigiriza abantu ne politics on. So kiba kitegeeza nti gavumenti ebeera eri mu buyinza ekizannyibwa kyonna bwe kiba nga kigikwatako. Even 1992 mwami Alex Mukulu yali awandika omuzannyo gwe Kateya's of Banana bwe baali baguddamu 2002 National Theatre ebyaliwo omwabiramu. So bubeerabeeramu obwo muganda wange MCG
simanyi oba Marco osobola okiddamu akiddemu mu Luganda kubanga yakyogedde mu Luzungu.
Very much. Okay, so we all agree that theatre can almost not be without music, because music is an integral part of the theatre, especially performances, and that is why we have the orchestra. I don't know if we find it easy to detach both. It's not possible, because theatre goes with music, and music is that oil that keeps performance going. So that's why it's very integral in performance. So at some point, music and theatre were inseparable. Performance was all about come and showcase what you had. What you see about theatre declining, it's not really a deliberate thing. I think it's the evolution of social media and the availability of film, for instance, and sometimes the decline in theatre also came about insecurity at some point, because post-colonial Africa, there were still thriving theatres in the whole of Africa. But at some point, because of the military intervention and all of that, Africa had a stage where it was very insecure. People were scared of leaving their houses, for instance, to go watch performances, and patronage dropped a lot. And you saw people who could do things on their own. For instance, musicians who could just get into the studio, record their songs, go and do a video and put out there. So it seemed that there was a lull in the theatre culture. But I think with things happening now, we are beginning to see a revival, and we can inculcate in it. Since theatre practitioners have been part of music performances and projecting musicians, I think it's about time we talk about collaborating with them in terms of music videos, in terms of social media contents, in terms of promotions. Theatre practitioners can do actually stuff. You can take up an artist's song and do something along that line. There are musicals, there are dance dramas, there are various kinds of performances that are going in the theatre, and these are various avenues I think we can tap into to support each other and project each other and enrich what each other is doing. So I think with what we're seeing now, for instance, you talked about the social media or the media not giving theatre the kind of visibility it should. What I am seeing now does not testify that, because I think if things like this occur often and you throw it in their faces and they get to see that there's a thriving theatre culture, the sky will be your springboard. Thank you very much.
I need to communicate in my language to our leaders there. Okay. Hakati wakama bafa aba NCF n'aba theatre. Emirundi mingi tubalabye nga muyamba kubanga tukiringa watakyali order. Tuwesanga gundi yagenze wano n'afuna ssente zino. Gundi yagenze wano n'afuna obuyambi buno. Kati bwe banga yenkola nga lutwala banga theatre yennyini ya facilitatinganga abayimbi okola pilgrimage ezeggulu ne NCF ne bajjayo ssente abamu zitandise na beeku yabamu baagula butali tukoze tutyo okukwatizaako ku bana abaakajja ba Shamim tujje akasente tuweeko kubakola oba bwe kibanga mujja kitwala nga mukitutte mu bubi tukoze tutya essente zireeta wano tufune gye twandiise kujja wange musitu agiyita working budget kafandi ako kafandi ako pool where we can pick money to support these young women and men. Kino ne ekibuuzo kya Uncle Charles ne Uncle Mark era
kirowooza wabaddewo abantu bangi nga banona ssente za art naye ndowooza kyengenda okwogera kya institution kyetukozeeko ffe ga institution ffe lobbying eyaffe ya gavumenti tuwandiise concepts ne gavumenti tubasaba okucreating actually kiyita arts fund okuteekako ensawo bweba waliwo ekiriwo nga kino Zubeda kyaleese tunaaba tugenda mu nsawo eyo tugyeyo akasente tukusapoti. Actually mandate yaffe tuwa okusupportinga art bwe tuba tulina ssente. Actually we're supposed to promote, encourage arts. So kati ndowooza gavumenti tugibaddeko nnyo okuleetinga fund tenagiteekako naye tugezaako nnyo tulabe fund eyo etukuleetinge to supporting artists baffe. I call it arts fund. So ne proposals zigenze nnyo eri government ne parliament zigenzeeyo okulaba one of them is create regional centers. Nokutafuna national theatre yokka wano tufune neeyo mu regions, tufuneyo ne theatre endala mu regions zinayamba omwana aveera ekapiripiti oba ekagongo nga tasobola kujja e Kampala ayinza okuzanya omuzannyo gwo okukola kafirimu n'afuna wakolaki wakakolera. So tugezaako nnyo engagement ne gavumenti eteekeko regional centers etereko fund ey'okusupportinga artists. So sigenda kwogera ku bantu kinoomu abagenda okunoonya ssente okuyinza kubagaana naye nze nga gavumenti oba nga UCC twewaddeyo nnyo okusupportinga ate waliwo ke batusuubiza buli mwaka ogujja byesimbe mu mwaka ogujja katusuubire. So atabuze yagenda okwogera ku ebyo yabadde nnyo mwanjo yabadde adduka nnyo. So naye waliwo ke batusuubiza mubeere bakumu tunyukulwana.
Kakati
ensonga eyo njagala kutandikira ku ngeri ki art industry weri organized. Tulina obuzibu nti industry yaffe tuli mu ministries nyingi eza gavumenti, ekyo kireetawo enkola embi kubanga muba muli mu ministry nga information, ate muli mu gender, ate muli mu justice, muli mu tourism, so many ministries. It's a problem when it comes to planning for the sector. Okutegekera art industry kibeera kizibu kubanga ani anakikola. Owa gender ayinza olowooza nti owa ICT national guidance ali kukikola, nawe ne batakikola nga balowooza nti abagenda bakola ki nebakikola. Ekyo kibadde kizibu kyamaanyi nnyo. At the moment there are ongoing discussions to bring all the mandates of art and culture under one ministry so that it is possible to properly plan for the sector. That is one. Two, Maka byagambyeko ebyesente, waliwo entegeka okulaba nti twadressinga ebizibu bya art ebizibu nga sente abantu ze bateeka mu art, ebizibu nga obutale obwa art, ebizibu nga skills kubanga artists abasinga obungi bali self-made, n'ebizibu ebirala biri mu art. Ku nsonga y'essente twateesa twetaaga art fund nga Maaka bwagambye, sente ezo zibeeraawo ng'abantu basobola okuzifuna. Ekirala twetaaga financial institutions, katugambe nga microfinance support center, babeereyo ne facility ba artists gye basobola okugenda okufuna sente ku sente ntono, and also nga conditions zikwatagana naki ne art. So ezo discussions waziri zamaanyi nnyo. I'm sure in the next financial year government will probably grant us something, because government is very interested in using the arts to create jobs, but also to make money for government. So some of these things will be granted, and when they come, please use them. Use the opportunities that will come so that you can develop your art further and further.
Movie making in Nigeria, but there was no structure. But from 1992, 91, 92, it became an industry. And it started with just individuals who were just seeing it as a business. In fact, these were men who were importing, then it was, what's it called? This video cassette player then, VHS, yes, they were using it to import Indian films and other foreign movies into the country. So at some point, the piracy law came about in America and all of that, so most movies were not allowed to be viewed in other countries. So at that time, they had stockpiled cartons and containers of VHS cassette they didn't know what to do with. And an idea came up, they decided to just record movies with it and fill those VHS cartons with it and sell to the public, and it became an instant booming market. So at that time there was no structure, actors were struggling, but at some point, because we needed to fight for the future of that industry and for piracy, because like you said, piracy was a very huge interference. But the government stepped in and put in laws. And we set up National Film and Video Censors Board. There is National Copyright Commission. So they put in structures so you cannot infringe on anybody's property. Before your film goes through exhibition, it has to go through the National Copyright Commission. It has to go through this video censor. You have to copyright it. You have to own it. So nobody comes tomorrow to tell you that this is my content. So with that and the penalty and it being put into law, we have a Copyright Act in Nigeria. It's a law in our constitution. So it being put into law is a very heavy deterrent to people who might want to continue in that trade. So I believe the government has a huge responsibility, not just structurally, in terms of infrastructure, build more theaters as regards the theater industry, make availability to locations accessible to practitioners, make the environment conducive for people who want to do the arts. support them with grants. People who want, because Nigerian government did at some point, they gave grants to theater practitioners, they gave to filmmakers, they had brands come together, and I implore Ugandan brands, corporate organizations, please support the theater, put in your money there. There is a thriving industry, the youth will basically be employed, and talents are wasting everywhere. Africa is rich with talents. Africa is so rich with talents, but there are not enough platforms to exhibit all of this talent. So I just wish our government do more, and our private firms support more, and our people do more. The sky will be our limit. Thank you very much. My character is an experiment, it's an experience, it's what you want to see. My character is vibrant, it is deep, and that's as far as I can go. Thank you.
Question here?
Bana Uganda, Uganda theater practitioners, Basaba, Twagale Chetukola. These guys, the Ken Erics, they love what they do. They love theater, they love the film industry, they love their talent.
Uganda.
Ancha obadde pa information ijali. Njaga kukola gati muzungu nina mukono. Yetukola tubyagale. Nze njagala nnyo theater n'obulamu bwange bwonna njagala theater. Nteekamu n'ensigala nga ndi mukalu. Government injisabye nenjisaba. I've begged the government to sponsor me in this festival. But sinafuna answer yabo. No answer. Nsaba government ye Uganda nga bemuwagira abayimbi mutuwagire. Nga bemuyita abayimbi mu parliament nga n'olumu ekituufu kye babatwalidde tetukiraba. Ne mubawa amatu, ne mubawa obudde, naffe tusaba mutuyite. At least tubalaze nti we can. Theatre is still alive. Theatre is here. And we are willing to work regardless. So, but theatre practitioners, Basaba, when we want to theatre ya fame, okay? You guys, rehearsals. We can't make it to come for rehearsals. We will not make it, guys. Let us come and do a production and we just beg you to come for rehearsals. We cannot make it. We can make it nga buli omu ayagala kyakola. Ne bakugamba jangu sawa 8. N'otuuka sawa 11 oyagala competinga n'aba Nigeria. You will not. Nga theatre akyali side business gye muli. Tetujja kikola. Nga tukyali disrespecting directors, writers and producers. We will not make it. Writers and producers make us who we are. Let us respect them. Twagale kye tukola bwe tubanga twagala competing n'abantu abalala, bwe tubanga twagala okukyusa buli kimu ekiri mu theatre, twagale nnyo ekirala. Tuve ku analogo, mulembe bwe gujja tutambule nagwo. Bwe babanga abayimbi balanga bivulu, ne bayita aba media, ne bakola press conferences aba theatre tukole ebyo. Tumanye nti industry ya music etambula ne ya theatre etambula kuba buli omu yeetaaga munne. Kuba n'olumu wesanga tukozesezza nnyimba zaabwe mu mizannyo gyaffe. Naye babanga bo bataddemu amaanyi mangi nnyo nti Shamim bwe mba nina 18 nga ndi muyimbi Kenza agenda kunteekayo, gundi anteekeyo, Jasmine anteekeyo, Spice anteekeyo, buli omu alange munne ng'aba theatre bw'omanya nti Shamim alinayo ku 18 naawe ogenda teekako muzannyo. Nga mwe bennyini aba theatre mwe mugenda okugamba katulinde Serene flopping naye ng'oli wa theatre. That's being dense. Kubanga singa sifuna abantu ne bakuba ebifaananyi nga theatre nkalu ne bwona obukola teri agenda kujja. Even the grants that twagala mu government, they can't give us money. Kuba bamanya nti industry yaffe tekola. Let's come together, ffenna tugambe twogere ekigambo kimu theatre ku ntikko. Bwe mba nina omuzannyo ffenna twekwate wamu ate temusaba tiketi za bwereere. Twekwate wamu tugambe nti 18 tujjuza Serena ngaba theatre practitioners. Bwe tumala ogijjuza tutwale ebifaananyi mu government tubagambe we can do this guys. Support us. But these guys will not support us nga balaba tetulina bantu. Government yaffe eyagala bantu. Eyagala kulaba naye efuniramu wa. But abavubuka ba wano we tubayita mu theatre wano nabagamba mbokola research theatre yakolanga from Monday to Monday. Kati tukola theatre Saturday ne Sunday nga mulina abantu 30. Nze nzekka wanakola theatre nefuna abantu. Yes, I'm the only person who can stage a play and I get the full audience. I think I was a student kumi kwetano nakobe mitwalo ebiri. Theatre lovers are expensive. Theatre lovers batuula ne balowooza. Theatre lovers baba se umuza bilowoozo. So they can pay 50,000, they can pay 100K. Singa na fe baba sasudde 10 tubawe ekyo kye basasulidde. Guys, let's rehearse. Tukole stories entuufu. Muleme kuva eri mu byalo olwokuba you have passion for talent. Okwata akapapula akowandiike ojje ku National Theatre bakwe stage. Nsaba ba UNCC. Omuntu bw'aba alese script tugitunulemu. Bano be basinza otugobera abantu mu theatre. Eddakiika 3 tuli ku script tetunnabategeera gyeraga. So if we want to make it in to government industry affair waggulu buli omu tugoberera amateeka ga theatre ne audience yaffe tugiyigirize amateeka ga theatre naye nga naffe tumaze okugategeera bwe babanga bakyakuba anthem ng'omuzannyo gugenda tutandika actor n'osigala ng'otudde tonnamanya ki ky'oyagala bwe babanga omuzannyo guba gukyagenda mu maaso n'oteekako TikTok n'olaba nga n'omuzannyo gugenda mu maaso nga naawe oli actor mukwano ddayo ewammwe mukola ki mu theatre mututidde theatre tunoonya abantu bajje tubaleeta be mubagoba. So bwe tuba nga twagala mindset yaffe ekyuke tugambe nti industry gye tulimu ekola ssente tubyagale ate tubiteekemu gavumenti tugirageko nti nno tusobola okuteekamu batusange ku mugendo tujja tuteekamu bwe tulaba tugwa amabanja munagasasula nga tufudde kubazi kyemmanyi wemba nina amabanja kati singa abantu bala ne bansiba genocide misala ajja kujja asasule kukola bayawadde abasisfire abakunafa ajja zituula at least twalazeeko tusobola okukola kyemmanyi ne President Museveni ayagala nnyo abavubuka okukola batuwe ku ssente tetuli bulungi bannange ssente zonna tuzitaddemu embeera gye tulimu si nnungi tusaba ku ssente nga ba theatre practitioners tusobole okuba nga twongerayo kuba abantu bangi nnyo abali wano tulina abavubuka bangi nnyo abatweyunzeko okuba nga ate tubakozesa naye mukwano akasente we tugenda okukajja tetulabawo omusolo mungi we tunaaba tunastaging like Serena 18% ku musolo bw'omala okusasula omusolo media council yatujjidde naye eyagala ssente zaayo naye kyewuunyisa we are paying the 170 for media council and the government is not facilitating for our plays and you want me to pay the 170 for media council. Guys, let's be serious at once at least. You're not giving us anything and you want me to pay for media council again. I pay you 18% per head again okuyingira mu Serena. To be realistic, at least abayimbi muziba sabe muzibawo fe muzituwadde ne bwe tubawandiikira proposals zaffe we have sent proposals to different offices here but you've rejected our proposals. You dump them in your dustbins and you say you're not around. The following day, mbalaba mu concerts nga muzina. That's not good. We are teachers. Tusomesa abana Uganda. Omuzannyo gwaffe kuli ku domestic violence. Tewali wano omuntu yenna asobola kutuuza muntu n'amusomesa domestic violence n'akyusa mind nga wa theatre. Kubanze mukakkanya nenjogera naye one on one netwetunulira nenjogera naye nemukakkanya n'akyusa mindset yabadde akuba omukazi n'akyuka. So bwe tuba nga tusobola okukola ekyo nsaba mutuwulirize bwe tujja bwe tubasaba obuyambi manyi ffe tetuba na hiti aba theatre nti tugenda kujja nti yakubye kayimba kinti hiti yino tetulina hiti wabula tulina talent ate gye mwetaaga tubeetaaga mutwetaaga. We need your support.
byonna bizeemu
nange bwendaba naye waliwo
oba gavumenti etubuulire
Emma
waliwaddeko nawa gavumenti n'atunyonyola
ali ku National Cultural
Media fraternity, the talent people here, my chair, UNCC, protocol observed. Well, my name is Demakalos, nena kogena kapasite yange, nga advocate wa art. Mpulikse, Zubeda byogedde bituufu. Sawa zino manya wa awali sente, manya ba partners babiri.
waliwo private sector foundation waliyo sente, manya ne gavumenti waliyo sente, luno olutalo tubaddemu ffenna naye namwe abatheatre mbadde mwekubidde nnyo sayidi eri nga temujja eno. National Cultural Forum is a platform for all the 9 domains of art. That's music, performing arts, theatre, film and video, visual arts and crafts, CMOs, support service, about talent managers, about promoters, books and press, then wabeera culture, national heritage, omuli abamafina abakosa ebimubo bweddagala. Kati mu performing arts awali theatre, mulina associations bbiri. Waliyo TAU, the Talent Association of Uganda, ne Legends. Sorry, Theatre Association of Uganda, ne yaba Legends. Mbadde nsaba Zubeda, government tekola na muntu omu, government ekola through organizations. Right now we are a private body ekwasaganya abantu bannabitone mu associations ne federations zaabo. Munyweze associations zammwe ezo. Njagala okubabbirako ekyama government yatutegedde era etuwadde ki amatu. Waliwo plans government zejja okulanga okuyamba ebintu nga bino nga next year mu financial year nga kati ekivulo nga kino nga kiri sponsored by government through those structures. Make noise, keep making noise. Thank you very much.
CBS FM.